All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Fit IT Guy. And today I have a carbon fiber dash panel from Test Studio that's going to replace this fabric piece here in the Model Y Juniper with the white interior. So one thing I disliked about the white interior was that if you option the car with the white interior, it comes with these fabric pieces here instead of the Alcantara pieces that the black interior gets. So the black interior, you get Alcantara on the doors, Alcantara here, Alcantara on the wireless phone charger down here, which you still get on the white interior, but they removed all the other Alcantara, which I don't like that they did that. However, I am a huge carbon fiber fan, and Tesla does have the option to order the Alcantara piece from their shop, or you can get an aftermarket one from Test Studio. And Test Studio also offers an Alcantara one too, but I figured if I'm going to be replacing it, I love carbon fiber, and I wanted to go with a matte carbon fiber finish. So typically for the exterior vehicles, I go with a gloss carbon fiber, but for the interior, for reflective reasons, I would go with a matte version, just so that you're not having light reflecting off a gloss carbon fiber surface. So that's what this piece is here. Test Studio sent it out, and it does have all the plastic clips to replace the fabric piece. So you don't need to actually transfer any sort of clips or anything. It's one solid piece. This should be a super simple swap. I can already tell just putting it over here that this is going to look so much nicer. If they had done some sort of white panel to match the white interior, I feel like that would have been a little bit better. But still, I just prefer the Alcantara. And more than Alcantara, I prefer carbon fiber. You know, you can never go wrong with carbon fiber. I've had carbon fiber in every vehicle I've owned, basically, on my motorcycles especially, inside and out. So let's go ahead and install this. So first thing you're going to want to do is grab a trim tool. I would say go with a bigger one. This fabric piece is actually pretty hard to take out. So it does require a little bit of force, but it's just because there's so many clips underneath the fabric piece. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you what that process looks like here. So we're just going to take our trim tool and pop it up like so. I've actually taken this piece off many times now, so it's going to be a little bit easier for me than it is for you. But you just have to go underneath and click it out. You can sometimes get the back out with your hands, like so, but you want to do both the front and the back kind of at the same time. So like I said, I've pulled this out many times now. It's going to be a little bit easier for me, but for you, you're going to need the trim tool. I'm just going to go ahead and use the trim tool to keep popping these out. You're going to hear it click, like so. And once I'm done, we'll start putting in the carbon fiber piece. Okay, so we took it all out. You just want to make sure all these metal clips are pushed back in before we go ahead and take out the next and put in the next piece. So here's the bottom of the original fabric piece. You can see it looks just the same. It has these plastic clips, and the clips are plastic on the carbon fiber piece, which is good, which will just make it easier to put in. So now we're just going to take the carbon fiber piece and line it up with these pins here. So here's how it looks with all the clips here. And I'm just going to line up each clip with the carbon fiber piece here. And then I'm going to slowly, gently push it in. So lining everything up like so. And once everything looks in place, I'm just going to pop it in like so. And we're going to start to hear it click. Nice and gently. So I pushed it in all the way to the middle. Now I'm just going to push in these other clips. And you can hear there, everything just clipped in. Even with this dash piece here, I'm still able to click everything in, no issues at all. And wow, that just looks so much more premium looking at it now. And I absolutely love it. Definitely the matte carbon fiber was the move, because it's not really a matte, it's almost like a satin finish. So usually with carbon fiber, you get matte, satin, or gloss. Gloss is more older style. I think around like 2010, they started using more satin slash matte, especially on the Ducatis. I had a 2012 Ducati that had all matte carbon on it, and I really like the look. So it just, again, it looks super premium. And since the whole dash is black anyway, and the whole interior is white, you know, the rest of the interior is white, if they're not going to put a white panel here, I'd rather just have the carbon fiber or the Alcantara anyway. I know a lot of people complained about that with the white interior, not having an Alcantara dash, but I think the carbon fiber just looks even better and way more premium. So I think this was a great choice. I'm actually happy I went with this over the Alcantara because this is just a way better look. So you can save 25% on teststudio.com with my code TFIG. It'll bring down the cost of this a lot, as well as any other items you might be looking at on their website. Again, definitely check it out. If you love carbon fiber, if you're a carbon fiber fanatic like me, if you're a race fanatic like me, Formula One, MotoGP, you know, we just love to see carbon fiber, and we love to have carbon fiber in our vehicles. And again, it's just a much more premium look, and it's carbon fiber, so there's some weight savings here. This piece, believe it or not, it's actually pretty heavy. So I probably saved at least a couple pounds switching to this carbon fiber. I mean, I was not expecting this to be as heavy as it is. So there you go. Weight savings in a Tesla. All right, so thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is just a quick one, very simple mod. I will be getting a lot more carbon fiber, so stay tuned for that, for you carbon fiber fanatics out there. Stay tuned for my next video. And please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Trying to bring as much content to you guys as possible for the 2026 Model Y Juniper. I'm going to do basically every mod I possibly can to show you guys what mods are out there, what's possible, what you can do to make it yours, you make it your own. You know, Teslas, they're so basic from the factory in the sense that they're a base model for you to craft and do whatever you want with it. So go ahead and check out my other modification videos. The playlist will be here at the end of the video, and see you next time.